Alright, are you looking for a cool TKL keyboard but you're running on a tight budget? Well, what's up guys, ProdiJay here. I'm presenting you the best budget TKL keyboards under $50. And just for a disclaimer, I do not own all these keyboards as they are all picked out based on my opinion on the best value for your money. Also, I did not pick any keyboards that only came in blue switches because if I did, that would be a sin. Now for our first keyboard, we got the first player TKL, which will cost you about $45 right now on Amazon. And if you wanted to get this keyboard, you have the option to get in either red, brown, or blue switches if that's your taste. And the switches used are Outemu switches, not Cherry MX, which the best way I can describe the difference between the two switches is that most Outemu switches will have a slightly heavier actuation force for you to push down on. But getting into the features of the keyboard, it offers RGB lighting with 13 different kinds of color effects to choose from, which you can easily adjust the brightness, change the speed, or even turn off the backlighting if you don't want that. And in case you wanted to know, yes, this keyboard does come with its own software in which you can change lighting effects and set up macros if needed. And just a quick side note, you can actually change the lighting per key in the software and also set up different custom profiles that you can customize and switch between if needed. Also, it does come with full N key rollover, so you can press all the keys simultaneously and have each key get registered. Now for cons about this keyboard, it's fully wired with a rubber cord, so you don't have the option of getting a custom cable. The keycaps are ABS, so you would want to get some PBT keycaps so they don't shine. And also, it's not hot swappable in any way. But with all things considered, I think this TKL is a pretty good choice if you're running on a budget. Plus, if you do happen to love full-size keyboards for any reason, they do offer a full-size version called the DK 5.0, and it has all the same features and switch options I mentioned before. Up next, we got the SmartDock XS84 going for $45 right now on Amazon. Now this keyboard is kinda interesting and different from the others on this list because instead of having space between the function keys and arrow keys, everything is all compact to save space. Now, some of you may like this and others might hate it, but everyone will have their own opinions on it. But moving on to the features, if you want to get this keyboard, you can either get it in black, red, brown, or blue Outemu switches, which if you don't know what black switches are, they are basically a heavier linear switch compared to reds. Now, as of features, it has full N key rollover, comes with RGB lighting with 12 different color effects, plus it connects via USB-C. And I forgot to mention, you can either get this keyboard in black or white depending on your preference. Now, the main thing that I don't like about this keyboard is the fact that they try to say that it's hot swappable, even though you can only switch out 12 switch spots on there, which is kinda dumb in my opinion. So if you do plan on getting this keyboard, be warned if you plan on switching out the switches. But overall, besides the useless hot swap feature, I think this is an alright choice for a keyboard if you're looking for something more compact, but not compact as a 60% keyboard. Moving on, I picked out an interestingly special keyboard from Havit, which will cost you about $50. Now, this keyboard is going to be a wild card in a way, because you're either going to love it or hate it. Now, instead of having your normal 84 or 87 key design, this one has an 89 key design as it keeps a number pad and more keys have dual functions that can be accessed using the FN key. And in terms of switches, this only comes in reds, so if you're not a fan of linear switches, then you're not going to like this keyboard. Now for the keycap design, they are actually PBT keycaps, meaning that they're more durable and better feeling than ABS keycaps. Plus, you can get this keyboard in two designs, with them being a white keyboard with colorful keycaps or a black keyboard with an orange and black theme going on for the keycaps. Also, although this is a wired keyboard, it does use a braided cable for added durability. But then last but not least, this keyboard does not come with RGB lighting. Instead, the numpad is backlit with a white light. So with all these things considered, that's the reason why I call this keyboard a wild card, because you're either gonna love it or hate it. Now, in my opinion, I think this keyboard would be perfect for those of you that do need a numpad but don't want a full-size keyboard, or if you just want an interesting looking keyboard that comes with PBT keycaps by default, which if you do get this keyboard, it would look quite unique in your gaming setup, especially if you have a white color theme. But if you're interested in getting this keyboard, the link will be down below. And now near the end, I decided to pick out the Tecware Phantom, which is going for about $45 right now on Amazon. And in my opinion, this is probably one of the best budget mechanical keyboards at its price. But getting to the features, if you want to get this keyboard, you have the choice of getting in either blue, brown, or red Outemu switches. It comes with double shot ABS keycaps, RGB lighting that you can either customize or choose one of the 18 presets, has full N key rollover, and a polling rate of 1000 Hz. And you will be happy to know that this keyboard does come with its own software where you can record and assign macros, customize the RGB lighting for different keys, and finally personalize up to 3 different profiles. So if you wanted to, you can have different profiles made depending on what games you play most often. So looking at all those features and specs, you're getting a great deal for just $45. Plus, out of all the keyboards on this list, I like the font on this the most, mostly for the fact that it's simple and doesn't have a weird gamer type font that most cheap keyboards have, like Red Dragon for example. But if you want to get this keyboard, I'll be sure to link it down below as well. And now for our last keyboard, we got the DREVO Tyrfing V2, which will set you back about $45 on Amazon. And if you want to get this keyboard, you have the option to get in either red, brown, or blue Outemu switches. But getting to the features of the keyboard, of course, it does come with RGB lighting with 9 preset colors, 14 different lighting effects to choose from, and 16.8 million color options in which you can customize within the DREVO software. Which, if you wanted to know, you can change the lighting per key, adjust the brightness, change the speed, turn off the backlighting, or even set up macros in different profiles through the software. And of course, the keyboard comes with full end key rollover, so you can press all the keys simultaneously and have each key get registered. Now, the main reason I picked this keyboard is mostly for the fact that I own a keyboard from the same company, with mine being the DREVO Blademaster TE, which the Tyrfing V2 is basically a more dumbed down version of my keyboard, as it's pretty much built the same, but it doesn't have RGB lighting around the sides and it doesn't have a knob for changing volume. But nevertheless, I think this keyboard is pretty good as it has good build quality, plus it doesn't cost that much. And if you're interested in getting this keyboard, the link will be down below, but I'll also be sure to link some other keyboards from the company like my own. But after going over all those TKL keyboards, all I gotta say is that you're gonna get a good deal if you're not looking to break the bank on a good keyboard. But if you don't happen to like any of these options, then I'll be sure to include more down below that I didn't talk about in this video, because I know not everyone is gonna be happy with this list. And if you would want me to show the best full-size keyboards under $50, make sure to drop a like and comment down below. Also, before I end off the video, I do want to mention that since all the keyboards are from Amazon, the prices are always subject to change and certain products may run low in stock depending on the time and date. So I would recommend getting whatever items you want as fast as possible for the prices or stocks changes for the worst. But I think that's gonna wrap it up, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If so, drop a like and subscribe for more quality content like this, because I do love making videos like this one. Also, if you guys can, comment down below what you liked or disliked about the keyboard choices and tell me what you would change about them, because I know everyone will have their own ideas and opinions on which one should have been featured. So leave your comments down below, as I want to hear what you guys had to say, and because I do love responding to everyone's comments. Also, if you love the content on my channel, then I would highly recommend following me on TikTok, as I post multiple daily videos on there similar to what I post on YouTube. So if you'd like to see daily content from me, I would highly recommend checking out my TikTok. But anyways guys, thanks for watching, and be sure to have notifications on so you won't miss any of my videos. My name's ProdiJay, and as always, stay classy.